Jack. An encyclopedia? Go ahead, Fred.
I began studying Taekwondo at Han Martial Arts on July 5th, 2012 when I was 5.5 years old. I was nervous because I was the only girl in my class and did not know what to expect. Master Han was very nice and patient, which helped during the first few months while I was in the Tiny Tiger program. When I was a Tiny Tiger, I really enjoyed learning Taekwondo because I knew there was a lot more to learn. There were no formal belt tests in the Tiny Tiger program, so I learned the curriculum and earned new belts quickly. I thought I was never going to have a formal belt test, but eventually the day came when I had to test for my yellow belt. It was difficult to remember everything in my first belt test because I was nervous about all the people watching me. All the other students testing with me were older. It seemed like a lot older than me. I was, however, still 5 years old and the youngest person testing from white to yellow belt during that test. The oldest was 12 years old. Once I transitioned to the regular color belt classes, I was a little more nervous and intimidated again, but I looked up to the higher belts and hoped I could be like them someday. I was excited to learn the curriculum and I quickly made new friends. Even though the classes were more strict and focused than the Tiny Tiger classes, I was able to keep up. The first time I had to spar with sparring gear, all I did was run away, and I didn't want to get hit, but now I actually know what to do. I was a green belt the first time I performed a Taekwondo demonstration. It was at an assembly in front of the entire Headbrace lower school, and I performed the green belt form, Taekwondo, and self-defense techniques. I felt strange because it was my first time my friends saw me perform, and I was on my own. But I knew that even if they started laughing, the teachers would quiet them down and I could focus. Also, Master Han was there to support me and help to give me confidence. I felt happy that my classmates could see the real me, a mix of silliness, happiness, and focus. When I became a higher belt, I felt like I was the role model that I had been looking up to in the other students. In addition to more difficult curriculum, I had to demonstrate the appropriate behavior and respect in the studio. Even though I was only 7 years old when I became a high belt, the other students would follow me, which made me focus more because I didn't want them to do anything wrong. This year, before I began 3rd grade, Master Han asked me to assist with the ASP beginning Taekwondo class at Headbrace on Mondays. There are kindergarten, 1st grade, and 2nd grade students in the class. I really enjoyed demonstrating kicks, forms, blocks, and meditation to the students. I also had the opportunity to give a tape to a kindergarten student. I really enjoy helping Master Han, and this fits in with the responsibilities of a black belt candidate. I have been able to assist the Master Han with the Tiny Tiger low belt classes. This has allowed me to think about my time as a Tiny Tiger when I was just beginning my journey. I am now a black belt candidate, soon to be a 1st degree black belt, and to get this far took endurance, focus, and concentration, and lots of training. I couldn't have come this far without my parents and grandparents' support. They have driven me to Taekwondo class and back about 1 million times, especially Dodo, my grandmother.
Yep.
She has taken me to almost every Taekwondo class since I was a Tiny Tiger, and I always got there on time. I inspired my mom to start Taekwondo. She didn't think she would like it or could do it, but I continued to encourage her. She became a black belt before me and has been helping me prepare for my black belt test. Han Martial Arts has become like a second home to me, and I have made really good friends. I consider Master Han a mentor, role model, and a friend. I have learned when to be silly and not to be silly, when to focus and how to have patience. I have become friends with Sylvia, Master Han's daughter, and enjoy helping her learn Taekwondo. Being a black belt will be a new beginning that all of my training as a color belt has prepared me for. As a 1st degree black belt, I will begin my journey to becoming a Taekwondo master. I would like to become a Taekwondo instructor and teach kids the way Master Han taught me.
Are you sure? So can you teach one of my hardest students? My hardest student is my daughter. Okay, give me a second.